Hi y'all, this is Sharon Day of Ghost Hunting Theories, and today I'm going to be discussing your mind and your belief system. They're really critical to how you evaluate evidence when it comes to the paranormal, or even to just your simple everyday life. A fine example of this is, say you have a boss that you have to ask them for a raise, and you start to think in your mind, okay, how am I going to do it? I'm going to say this, and then my boss will probably say that, and then I'll say this, and he'll say that, and you have this whole scenario going in your head of how it's going to turn out, and your blood pressure is changing, the chemicals being released in your body are changing, your muscles are tightening, you are preparing for a fight that isn't actually occurring. And then it gets even weirder, because suppose you imagine that your boss is going to be not only really receptive to the idea of you having a raise, but says, oh no, let's double that. I think that you should have double that amount. So now you go in to ask for the raise, and it doesn't come to be at all. And you are angry beyond belief. And the anger is out of proportion to the situation, because your mind already adopted the belief of that fantasy. You had fed it. It had already felt all the good feelings and all the happiness and all the joy of actually having it. So you have further to fall. So having realistic expectations, really important. Don't run away with great fantasies. You have further to fall. And your mind just doesn't know that you didn't actually have it. It played it out, it produced all of the body responses, and it believes it happened. So the mind is an amazing tool. Use it for you, not against you. Another situation that you want to look at is your belief system. If you go into a building, believing that that building is haunted, and also believing in something like, say, possession or demons, bad spirits, things being able to harm you, you're going to go in there and you're going to hear noise, and through that belief system you're going to immediately start assessing a threat. This place is haunted, there's a noise, that equals ghost. Ghost equals possibly bad thing because of loud noise, must be demon. So you can see that your body's going to start releasing all of these components once again, and they don't make you very efficient at being able to handle the situation. We can get very out of hand. I think we all know that from TV we watched. Run, dude, run! So this is what happens. So you've really got to check your belief system, and that's religious and spiritual, as well as your belief in just the paranormal existing. There's a lot of people who will take their evidence and they will twist it any way they can. We've seen this on TV with supposed EVPs that sound like and they're hearing all kinds of language because they believe it's haunted. They believe they have an EVP, and they believe they even know what it sounds like. And we see this in Bigfootery as well. People who get blob squatches that are really just plants and trees and twigs and shadows. But they're seeing Sasquatch. They definitely see them. So evaluating things clearly is going to mean keeping your hormone levels normal, feeding yourself logic, and checking your belief system. There's a lot of different filters that are going to obscure what you come across, and I would like for you to have accurate information and accurate conclusions. If you had just imagined what you wanted to tell your boss and didn't work out an outcome, you could have gone in there fresh. It probably wouldn't have hurt so much when the boss said no raise this year. But when you fantasize about this amazing encounter and the boss telling you how great you are and that you really deserve twice that raise, and you don't get it, you're going to be very, very angry. So logical feelings, logical outcome and emotions. Illogical feelings and illogical outcomes come from illogical fantasies. So let's say keep it real.